please.
Hello everyone. Today I am with Alireza, and today we are going to discuss about blockchain architects, and then many more, and his journey regarding blockchain architects, and so let's get started with the introduction and his background. So Alireza.
Hello, everyone. Happy to be here with you, Shad, Rusha, and hopefully we will talk about more specific data about like blockchain, Web3, crypto, and the architecture of them. And I'm Alireza. I'm a computer scientist and blockchain architect, and I started my crypto and Web3 journey back in 2016, and first of all did like just market related stuff like trading with the centralized exchanges, and but after the 2018 I just like switched to the network and the technical side mostly, and like being concentrate like being like more into the specific details. I'm back from 2020 to 2020. I am so much uh, using Polkadot and Kazama network and layer zeros beside layer ones and layer twos and layer threes. And right now I'm the founder of Polkadot DAO and the VP of engineering at Universe Foundation. Happy to be here.
Okay. So how has been your journey from being a computer student to entering into the blockchain space, crypto, and all that space. And now you are the blockchain architect.
Actually, it was a little bit challenging, but I mean, mm, somehow what you study in university is not applicable or just exact the thing that you need in development or architecture, but uh, it will help at the end of the day. But I can tell that they need to expand the experience. I mean, they use it from like the academia to apply it on other levels. For sure, it's not the same. There are lots of differences here, but they can do it with the like training and skill set management for sure.
Okay. So, what led you to become a believer in the Polkadot right now? And can you share some insight into the potential and how it differ from the blockchain platforms, other blockchain platforms?
Yeah, Polkadot is about layer zero. Layer zero is like it provides interoperability between functions, layer ones. And as Gavin Wood says, the founder, is the biggest bet against like omni-chain or just one chain for the future. Mm, I believe in that because we believe there will be multiple chains, not just one chain. Like right now, you can see lots of banks, lots of like non-profits, financial firms. I mean, they are diversified. As for that, for blockchain, we at Polkadot actually what we're trying to do is to diversify this blockchain space and the tree space actually, and it can bring so much solutions on the table and improvement for the community and the users because they have lots of choices and there will be some competitive uh, mm, I mean area or space that will benefit users at the end of the day.
Okay. And what are the some exciting projects that you are currently working on or that you have already worked on? Projects that excite you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can name Polkadot now.
Okay.
Just as I, not just because I started and I'm the founder.
Mm.
It was like we had something called the turnout on Ethereum, and I think Ethereum is like just much more populated
Okay.
because like it's the layer one and oldest one. But we started something called Polkadot.
Mm-hmm.
This somehow the geek and nerds of Polkadot and Kazamanit. I mean the ecosystem that Parity Technologies or Web3 Foundation brought us. And uh, that's one of them. And I like we released the light paper, some stuff to see the reactions and the community engagement. The second is Yours. I'm right now like a VP of engineering. It's like the CTO in like the two companies, but we like at here is trying to bring some Web3 music ecosystem, including massive layers, massive solutions
Okay.
for adoption. Like I mean, the mass adoption again, and it's a Web3 music ecosystem, like including three main layers for this year. A platform, protocol, and a chain layer we have. Platform is a product called MNN. They call it Music NFT Marketplace.
Okay.
First of its own kind in the concept. Secondly, we have a DEX, decentralized exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Third one is we have layer one chain. For music, it's exclusive for music. We are trying to define the music variables in real world on chain. I mean, to make them on chain.
Okay.
And yeah, it's like we are trying to like fundraise soon for the viewers,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully, and that those are the projects that I've been into like recent 1 year, 2 years. And about the other one, I can name like others like Polemic Foundation that I'm ambassador. It's OG there, and they are Polkadot liquidity mechanism.
Okay.
Um, like they are doing something good for the investing and um, liquidity providing mechanism for blockchain Web3.
That's great. All those are the ongoing project or it has already been completed.
It's under development. I mean, all of them. It's not an easy job to finish in crypto, even like biggest projects.
Okay.
Haven't finished yet. I mean, I believe like
Okay.
Ethereum 2, Ethereum like first, like we are upgrading over the time.
Got it. So my next question would be, uh, in your experience, what are some of the most significant barriers or challenges that you need to address for the wider adoption of the Web3 technology?
Okay, one of them is the complexity. I
Okay.
mean, about like for the end users, for the clients, it's a little bit complex. It's a little bit controversial to use it because they need to understand about public key, private key, all this stuff, this scientific or maybe mm, complex stuff. We are trying to simplify it as an universe. As heroes, we are trying to do something about this. So, like 6 years old guys, 6 years old women can use this and like benefits from that. And that's one of the problems, like the complexity. Second is the meaning, the philosophy behind it.
Okay.
Some guys then don't understand it. I mean, even founders, because they're just trying to like browse a startup or trust token or just or the best scenario or they're just scamming. You know, they at the end of the day they want just money from this space in the industry. But true, I mean, there are bad actors all the time. You can't like cleaning all like be clean for 100%. But the main thing here is that the marketing or to be market oriented. Just they think about money. They think about like numbers, like market token, market cap, like this. They don't think about building. They don't think about creating something, bring in some solution, bring in some product, and that's the like the challenging part. I mean, Unfortunately, lots of guys are doing this. Or like scammers, mm, like or I mean, in a like small scale and big scale.
Mhm.
I mean, that needs time to be like determined or cleaned. I mean, to be purged by community, and
Okay.
hopefully, I believe it will be soon. Like it won't be like far away from here that we stand. Hopefully.
Okay. And now let's jump into the blockchain architects part. So let's get started with the meaning of that one. What it mean by blockchain architect?
Okay, so like if I want to be specific about the blockchain architecture, it's like when you want to design a layer one, so many I call them layer one, but it's about like this like interoperability and like synchronizing these layers. So there are some projects that they have layer ones, layer twos, layer threes, or even layer zeros. Like
Mhm.
I mean, like a network layer, the app layer, for example, or a sidechain layer, or just a layer zero like Polkadot.
Okay.
And that's in some sort of like accordance. I mean, this coherency, like being like synchronized and working at this good same level. That's somehow the idea behind it. But mostly think about it's just about designing a layer one like Ethereum, like Solana, like Cardano, I mean, like this. It's a part of it. I mean, it's not all of it. And besides, it's you need to know more about software engineering, design patterns, and flow charts, and it's like as it all happens on chain. So
Mhm.
you need to divide sections and connect them to each other, or like as we have microservicing or dividing them, separating them to make it scalable, secure, and like or and sustainable actually.
Okay. And what would be the key role of the
There are so many KPIs here, maybe like
Okay.
cryptography. I mean, like about the architecture of it. I mean, about the blockchain itself, the network behind it.
Mhm.
I mean, about nodes. I mean, about currency, cryptocurrency creation, or like runtime development. Lots of them. If I want to be specific, it's about knowing the logic behind it.
Okay,
So if
let's.
you want to go in this area, it's better to uh, like digging in the Bitcoin white paper, Bitcoin network, and Ethereum as examples. And as you go forward, you will know more about the logic and the progression behind it. And I mean, like how they work as a like a data sets or like the DLTs, distributed ledger technologies. You need to know more about these besides. It's not just about the many layers.
Okay, got it. As a blockchain architect, what are the main challenges that you face while designing or developing the blockchain solutions? How do you approach to overcoming that challenges?
Can you repeat the last part? Sorry.
Okay, how do you approach to overcoming that challenges?
Like how do you mean by challenges? Can you like elaborate on it?
Sorry.
I mean like how do you mean by challenges?
Okay, I will
Can you
repeat.
elaborate on it?
Okay, yeah, I will. As a blockchain architect, what are the what are the main challenges that you face when designing and developing the blockchain solutions, and how do you approach to overcoming that challenge?
Okay, got it, got it. The main problem right now we are facing is that we don't have lots of documentation. We don't have lots of resources.
Hmm?
We don't have the enough funds behind it. We don't have enough security, privacy behind it.
Okay.
and the lack of knowledge is the most important one. I mean, the understanding of it as investor or as user. I know they don't need to understand it,
Mhm.
but that's a part of plan. That if you want to implement some blockchain, you will need it. Without fund, without like liquidity, you can do anything. That's the main sense that they are missing. That is missing right now. I think.
Okay, sorry. And what advice would you like to give to the aspiring blockchain architect who are looking to build a successful career on this field?
I inspire and I encourage them to have a bigger vision, bigger pictures for
Okay.
the uh, upcoming years. I mean, do not just seek my money, cryptos, or just hype trends. I don't know, meme coins, AI. I mean, like maybe even NFTs.
Mhm.
As a like technicians and tech guys, technicians and tech guys, they need to more focused on the development that is profitable for the community, for the
Okay.
people somehow. I mean, not just thinking about the role or position or the name or that's better to be devoted on this. And as lots of guys saying, future is decentralized or blockchain is the future, they will be compensated at the same time. They will be happy. I mean, about the salary, all this stuff. But um, for the newcomers or the guys that are eager to start it, and I know lots of them in India, in Pakistan, all over the world. Hopefully, you can. I'm encouraging them to uh, uh, raise a DAO, like create a DAO,
Mhm.
and like a good uh, blockchain for themselves, layer one, whatever they're doing. They need some like bring their design pattern, and best of it is that like making a community, making for a niche of people for like some guys out there that are needing to
Okay.
use that.
Okay. Is there any like step by step procedure to become like a blockchain architect? Like step by step, any procedure that you feel about?
Um, for educational license, you can use I think the white paper and
Okay.
white paper of Bitcoin and yellow paper of Ethereum would be one of the two best like resources.
Hmm.
And only if you are like buying some like coins of some network, you
Okay.
may like go like just read about it, the white paper, why are you buying, and
Hmm.
it can ignite some curiosity in your mind that lead you some to these levels. I mean, white papers, yellow paper, the technical papers will help them a lot, and
Hmm.
documentation. I mean, like Ethereum, POS, POWs, documentations.
Got it. So my last question would be, this is my last question. Interoperability is another most important aspect of
Mhm.
blockchain ecosystem. And how would you approach designing solutions that allow for the seamless communication and data exchange between the different blockchain platforms?
Um, you know, about the like designing side, it's more about um, when you want to simplify the complexity, it's all complex. I mean, in data sets, data assets, and data science. It's all about big data, especially in blockchain. They are sensitive because they are financial. You
Mhm.
can't like do like other datas. And here is like we have some limitation like built in, like it's immutable. You can't reverse it like as you do in for banking systems. It lacks in scalability somehow in layer ones. and privacy is in danger or security. I mean, they're like like sending tokens. I mean, like the network privacy is in danger if it's not yet like backed fully or like mm, or even they can like users they can transfer money uh, confidentially, like money without traceless. And these are somehow the byproducts. These has been defined by products of blockchains. I mean, immutability, scalability, lack of scalability or privacy, sacrifice for like if you want to be scalable. So these are trilemmas that Vitalik Buterin just mentioned, point like something like this in this medium. But I don't believe in this. I mean, these are the like the previous generation and
Okay.
past generation, and they tried to be something, but they did something great, and they are doing something great. But we are trying to push forward these limitations, these boundaries, like obstacles. And hopefully, yeah, generation three of blockchain, maybe or four, can do a lot more, a lot better. I mean, about the concept, about the development designs, and bringing something new. I mean, DLTs, lots like it has lots of variables, like varieties. I mean, there are lots of other solutions, or we can create even if there is non-existing before. So think this way, thinking this way will be so much great for the upcoming generation, hopefully.
Got it. As you have mentioned TLT, what it mean by?
Distributed ledger technology. It's like blockchain is part of DLTs. DLTs
Okay.
lots of we have built like lots of variety divisions like categories. Blockchain is one. Like we have graphs, like GraphQL, like lots of stuff. I
Okay.
mean, mm, blockchain is a part of it, and it has been designed newly, not
Mhm.
before happened.
So,
Yeah, it's like that.
yeah. So, what? So, I mean, anything that you want to add on this that I missed to ask that you
I
want
want to
to
just
add?
thank you.
Yeah.
No problem. I just want to thank you and give shout out to your podcast and what you're doing in YouTube, and hope it will be useful for the guys. And let me know if you're like looking for an interim job. I mean, for developers or the guys that are watching us, if they are needing projects. So, I mean, some challenge like they can hit me up on LinkedIn. I
Okay.
will send you my link tree. I have sent my link tree to
Yeah.
you. They can hit
I
me
will.
up on LinkedIn,
Yeah. I will add a
Telegram,
description
and
of your LinkedIn on
you can
description.
sure, sure, and they can like challenge themselves on us. And like as University DAO is foundation, we don't have like CEO, C-suite, traditional positions, roles. And we don't go like bottom one head. There is no head. It's like circle. It's like
Okay.
this triangle.
Mm-hmm.
It's as it's blockchain.
Okay.
And we are eager to work with more developers. I mean, front end, back end, block end. And we have a plan called GOD,
Okay.
gamification of development. We
Mm-hmm.
pay as they go, as they develop. It's a developer on D2E. We pay them as on they go, like they develop new tasks like on GitHub, on GitLab, and they can like even if they are like have at least 3 years of experience and understanding of blockchain,
Okay.
it will be okay. I mean, it's open to all.
Got it. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here in this podcast. And yeah, thank you.
Pleasure.